Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Fragrance Specialist. Today I'll be reviewing a fragrance from the house of Zara, and that is Ganache Tonka. So let me start off by saying some facts about Zara. For those who don't know Zara, Zara is a Spanish fashion house which started in the late 70s, and their main strategy was to create duplicates or try to replicate high-end clothing but in a more affordable price, for a more affordable price. So they did replicate companies like Versace, Dior, Prada, and definitely they succeeded with this process, and until this day they do the same thing. And another trend that they're trying to do now is with their fragrances. So as you all know, recently some of the releases are very popular among the fragrance community, and the first fragrance that started all this hype about Zara fragrances is Zara's Rich, Warm and Addictive from the tobacco collection, and I definitely do enjoy this scent. I have a bottle of that right now in my collection. And I personally, after that fragrance, I decided to broaden my Zara collection and try to get more scents from Zara. And I personally saw this coming because I go to Zara on a regular basis, because sometimes I do get some of their men's offering in terms of the clothes. And I'm really surprised that Zara in certain parts of the world, especially in the United States and North America, not a lot of people know about Zara, and very few people actually go there. So Zara is like a higher end version of H&M, and it's like pretty much a very competitive fashion house at the moment. So this fragrance that I'm going to review today is from the men's collection of 2016, and there are three fragrances in this collection. You have Vibrant Leather, which is a replication of Creed's Aventus, and I do see that because I've smelled it before, and it's very similar to Creed's Aventus. They have Impact Masculine, which I really can't remember how it smelled. And we have today's review. It's Ganache Tonka, which is a very pleasing scent, and it's a very outstanding fragrance from the Zara collection. And before we dive into the smell, let me just show you the presentation real quick. So let's start with the box first. As you can see, this is the box right here. At the very top, you've got some motivational text. And towards the bottom, you have Zara Ganache Tonka. And this comes in only one size, 100 ml. And at the front, this is actually a sleeve. So if you slide it, you can reveal the box right here. The box itself opens like Tom Ford's Private Blend, like so. And compared to the other presentations from Zara, this is pretty good. The quality is much better than some of the other offerings, which I quite like. And the box itself is pretty simple, but it has more more depth to it. I'll actually show you right now. On the back, you've got some like a short story about this scent. Nothing going on the sides, and the batch code is at the very bottom. It's right here, along with your barcode. And moving on to the bottle now. Here's the bottle. Now, something I noticed about this bottle, it's very similar to Express Reserve. Same sort of squared bottle. You've got your batch code at the very bottom. And something you should be aware of this bottle is the cap is very, very firm. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. See, it takes a little bit of an effort to take the cap. Actually, when I bought this bottle the first day, the cap almost did not come out. So I've been taking the cap on and off several times just to make it more easy for me to take the cap off, and it doesn't click into place. So very solid bottle. Now let's move on to the smell now. This is the most important thing. Now when I first smelled this fragrance, I told myself this is one of the scents that I should buy immediately because the smell is just outstanding with this scent. Now the first thing I should do is compare this scent to more popular scents, and if I had to make a comparison, I would compare this scent to Le Male and La Nuit de l'Homme. It's a combination between these two scents. If you just remove the lavender from Le Male, that's exactly what you get with this scent. Now let me read the notes for you guys just to make sure that we're on the right track. So this scent is categorized as Oriental Woody, and I do agree with this. So here's the notes. We've got bergamot, cardamom, cocoa, tonka bean, vanilla, sandalwood, and musk. Now this scent, although it's an Oriental Woody, but I also would put this scent in the gourmand aspect, or in the gourmand family, because this is such a gourmand scent. Now for me, this is a mature Le Male, but without that lavender, because this starts off with this very nice bergamot note. Then when you reach the middle notes, which by the way happens really fast, like 5 to 10 minutes, here's where this fragrance shines. You've got this beautiful cardamom and tonka bean vanilla combination, and this is where you have to sniff this fragrance off your skin. Really, it's a very nice smell, and it's a very calming and sort of it gives you character. It really does. Let me read you the description by the perfumer himself. The perfumer, actually, because a lot of the Zara fragrances and the perfumers are anonymous, but with this scent, I do know the perfumer behind this, or the nose behind this scent, because it's written on the box. His name is Isaac Saint-Clair, so assuming from the name he's French. So I'll read the short story behind the box because it tells you a lot about this scent, and I pretty much agree with the description. So pretty much what this short story says is that he wanted to create an oriental scent, and he says that any oriental fragrance has to have vanilla. Like vanilla is a must, and you get a lot of vanilla with this scent. Now he went on a trip to the Madagascar. Then he smelled some of the finest vanilla there. So he decided to reinforce this beautiful scent of vanilla into a fragrance with chocolatey notes. And he says that this fragrance has a spicy top and gives a character to the fragrance. And I must say I agree with all of these descriptions, because this is a really, really nice scent. And it just gives you this, there's a part in this scent that gives you a very nice sweet, and there's a note in here that I really think it's sort of like a pistachio ice cream slash popcorn smell. And I know this may seem a little bit unusual, but it's a very nice scent. The fact that when you smell this scent, it makes you hungry and you want to eat some sort of dessert. It really does. When you smell that sweet, beautiful pistachio ice cream / popcorn smell, it's a very nice scent. And I've noticed something with this scent is that you get a lot of whiffs with this scent, so the longevity and projection with this scent is pretty decent. And I think with this fragrance, it's one of those high-end collection from the Zara fragrances. I think this is because also I'll get to this later, the price on this one is a little bit high compared to the other ones. Now expect to pay anywhere from $20 to $30. In my case, I paid about $35 where I'm from, because I live in the Middle East region and I live in a very wealthy country, so the prices are always high. So in Europe and in the United States, the prices are pretty much, standard. In Europe, this is going for 19.95 euros, and in the United States, it's I think it's anywhere from $20 to $30. So the average would be $25. And I think it's worth it, absolutely. Guys, I really don't believe in price. Once I smelled this fragrance, I grabbed it without even looking at the price, because if I like a scent, I get it. And you know this by now. For my subscribers, they already know this. When I made the affordable scents, I did a top 5 list, I think, and it's just one of those scents that I had to grab. So now in my collection, I have 3 Zara fragrances. I have Rich, Warm, and Addictive. I have Ganache Tonka, and there's another one that I will make a review very shortly. It's a surprise for you guys, and it's a very interesting fragrance. I'll try to post this video as soon as possible, but I highly recommend you guys to check this scent out before it gets discontinued or reformulated. So please, in the next visit to the mall near you, try to sample the scent and try to grab it, because it's really a very unique scent, and it's just an outstanding scent from Zara. I did not expect Zara to make a scent like that. So I hope you found this video useful, and please do check this scent out, because it's definitely worth your try, and I'm sure you will like it. So if you have any questions, please comment below, and I would like to thank you again for tuning in, and have a wonderful day.